Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about something that normally isn't talked about. What we're going to talk about today is sharing. Now, why would I talk about sharing? There's lots of reasons. One of the main reasons that I would talk about that is everyone is trying to make money, right? Everybody's trying to get rich, and everyone is trying to help other people out in becoming rich. But what people, once someone gets rich, let's say someone says, "Oh, here, I'm gonna help you make some money," and that person starts at the bottom, and then once that person increases in popularity and becomes rich, he says, "All right, now I'm rich. Later, suckers. Like, bye. I got my money. Now you try to figure it out for yourself." So everybody is basically, when they're poor, they're ready to help everybody out, unless that's how they make their money, on becoming rich or making money. But once someone has reached the top, they kind of are like, all right, well, I made it, so the hell was everybody else? I got my money, and that's all that matters. And that's basically that's not a, I'm not trying to judge anyone. I'm trying to just say that when people, that's what people do, and that's what all of us want to do. We all want to get rich, for selfish reasons, and we don't mind helping people when we're poor and we got time, but we lose track of what we were what was our goal when we were poor. So what I'm saying is, why can't we all be successful? Why can't everyone be rich? Why can't everyone have mansions? Uh, why can't everyone be successful? Why can't we help everyone to uh, to achieve success? Why is it that us people, once we become rich, we forget about everyone else, and that's it? Why are we so selfish? So that's why I'm talking about sharing. Now, we all live in this world, right? And the world don't charge us for rent or for taxes. The world does not charge, the earth don't charge us for sun or water, right? The earth and the universe does not charge humans or animals a price to sleep or stay in certain areas. Am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm 100 fucking percent right. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if the sun does not charge us for its energy, and the ocean doesn't charge us for its water, and the ground does not charge us for its dirt and metals, and let's say that, what else are we getting? The air. The sky does not charge us for its oxygen. What the hell happened? What happened where people started charging for things? Like, where did that happen? And I know in history they try to teach you about how business started, about bartering, and people. Some guy had a bunch of goats, and he would barter his goats for let's say for oranges, and then some guy would barter his jewelry for whatever the fuck he wanted, and that's how some guy that said, you know what, this shit ain't gonna work. I don't want a fucking goat. I want some fucking booty or something. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's like, no, I want some booty, I want some ass. So I don't want no damn goat. No, some guy said, you know what, let's just make gold and silver something that everybody can accept, and that's how we make our money, right? And so they created currency so that it would be fair. But what I realized is that maybe the monetary system is not a good system, because let's say, well, I'm gonna sneeze right now. Damn, shit is not fucking easy, man, but I'm gonna record it either way. Okay, what I'm starting to think is maybe the monetary system is not the correct system. It's a greedy system. And how did I figure this out? Well, I was talking to a preschool teacher, right? And what she was telling me, well, I asked her a bunch of questions like, oh, like I really didn't care much about preschool or anything like that, but she was like, at the time she was next to me, and maybe I shouldn't say this shit because maybe she'll see this. All right. So we were talking about preschool, and I say, so how's preschool like? She said, oh, it's okay. I said, it sounds boring. She's like, yeah, it's kind of boring. It's like, what? So what's it like taking care of little children? Do they like pee and crap all over the place, or what? What's the deal with the? Because I was getting bored of the conversation. I wanted to hear something exciting. She said, well, the biggest problem with preschoolers is they fight a lot. And I was like, what the fuck? They fight a lot at that age? Like at 4 or 5 years old? Like, what are they fighting about? It's like they're always crying and fighting because they don't want they all want toys, and someone has the toy. Someone has the toy that they want. And I said, oh shit, so one kid has a toy, right? And someone else wants that toy, and then they start fighting for that fucking toy, right? And I said, well, who brings these toys? Like, where do these toys come from? It's like, oh, the preschool gives them certain toys. I said, then why don't you buy more toys? She said, oh, we only have a budget for a certain amount of toys. I said, okay. So they're fighting over something that they don't own. That's where I thought the thing about sharing. I said, if these kids learn to share, which they should learn, they wouldn't be fighting for fucking toys, right? It's the same thing with our society. Not everybody needs a 40 bedroom mansion, right? If you have 40 mansions, you're just one person, right? You don't need 40 mansions. You don't even need one mansion. You don't even need to own the mansion. If everybody just shared their mansions or their homes and would not consider it theirs, then there would not be any more homelessness right there. That's for damn sure. And if people share their vehicles, because I have a brand new car and I don't use that shit 24 hours a day. uh, I only use it like 20, 30, maybe an hour a day. And then it's sitting in my house for like 23 hours. It's a long ass fucking time. So let's say I see people all the time like walking and going to work late because they don't have a ride, or they gotta go on the bus, or it's raining and this and that. Right now we don't have the capabilities of sharing because there's a lot of laws and shit like that. But maybe in the future we learn to share, or we could figure out a way to share what we have and stop claiming ownership. Because the problem really happens when you start to say, this is mine. Or let's say there's two people in the world, right? Let's say, God forbid, or forbid that let's say there's only two people in the world, right? Everybody got fucking annihilated, right? Everybody got annihilated by something. And there's only two people left in the world. Now, are those people still going to pay taxes? Are they going to still be paying their mortgage? Are they going to still be living in their house? Are they still going to pay for their groceries and stuff like that? Obviously not, right? Obviously not. What I'm trying to say, alright, now let's take those two people and let's put them to the beginning of the world, where there was only like two people. Let's say there was 5 people. And if there's 5 people, they probably live close to each other. So let's say some guy's just minding his business. He kills an animal, he eats it, he makes himself a house and shit like that out of free wood. And some guy says, hey, I like your house, I'm gonna live in your house. Does that guy steal from that guy? Because he lives in his house? I don't think so, because who's to say that the wood that the guy built his house with belonged to him? Why did you claim the wood? Like, you just chopped down a fucking tree that maybe I wanted to rest under it, or maybe it was an apple tree or a fruit tree that I want to eat fruit from. You chopped down the tree and you made yourself a house. Like, what makes that tree yours? And just because you made a house does not mean that that the fucking house is yours, or the wood or the house or the space is yours, right? You basically worked in vain to build a house, right? Now let me have that house. I want to sleep in this area. I like this house and I want to sleep there. Well, some people would disagree because they says, well, this guy labored for his house and he built it himself. It's like, you know what? You built it with stolen products, and it was stolen from you, right? If you take a gallon of water from the ocean and the sky evaporates your water, are you gonna say that the sky stole your water? party. Sorry, I didn't want to be dramatic. Am I right? See, this is too advanced for some people. That's why I'm going to write a book on sharing. If we learn how to share, and I'm not talking about our wives or our girlfriends, because that will cause problems. I'm not trying to be a smart ass or smart aleck and say, oh, well, then if we're going to share fucking our houses and our cars, we might as well fucking share our girlfriends and our fucking wives. Shut the fuck up, bitch. No one fucking said anything about that. You don't want to swap women and men around because that might spread diseases and that will cause bigger problems, right? So I'm not talking about marriage or women and shit like that. I'm saying, why am I stuck with a car payment for 6 years when I could share my car, let somebody else fucking use it, and they could put some gas in it. So then it says, let's say that person takes my car and he crashes it. Who's gonna get in trouble, right? Who will if someone took my car and crashed it, or let's say I lend somebody my car and they crashed it, is it my fault? Right? No. Let's say someone took one of my hammers and smashed somebody head over it with my hammer. Am I gonna be at fault for lending out my car? No. I kind of want to try that shit though. I want to try leaving my car keys in my car and saying, you know what, if you need to borrow my car, you can use it. Just give me some money or send me a cash app. Send me money on my cash app and bring it back. I know almost for sure, I feel like it will get stolen and someone would sell it for quick money. Then again, let's say I lend I lend someone my car. Am I liable for lending them my car? I don't even know, man. If they don't have a license, I don't really know. That's something I gotta think about. But I want to leave my keys in my car with a note or a description that says, you know what, if you need to borrow my car, use my car, just put gas in it and bring it back by this time. This is when I need it. And this is the payment. And if you use it, give me some fucking money so that I can pay for the car. See if that shit will fly. That actually would be a funny ass thing. Now let's say everybody uses my car, right? Do I have to pay the insurance? Because a car is registered to me. Why is a car registered to me? Is a hammer registered to somebody? Did I have to register my underwear or my pants? Only certain things are registered. Why are they registered? I have no idea. Hopefully somebody can explain that to me. All right, so the whole thing for this video, even though it's been a long arbitrary video, it was meant to spark a debate on sharing. And hopefully I would have like a book ready to go more into detail about sharing and how sharing will benefit the world, and how it would make us less slaves to money, right? Because let's say you need a hammer, right? You got to go to Home Depot, or you got to go to a hardware store to buy a hammer, and that's $30, right? I have lots of hammers that I don't use. I have at least 7 or 8 hammers that I hardly ever use. Why can't someone that I don't even know, get my hammer, go and use it, save $30, come back, bring me the hammer, and that's it. That's that. The hell? I just saved that person $30. What if you just need a hammer for one day? You're gonna spend $30 to buy one hammer one day? So you're gonna put up some pictures or something. You're gonna really spend $30 on a hammer to put some pictures up? You're gonna lose $30. That's 3 hours of manual labor for a piece of metal. Actually, you could use like a rock to hammer a nail through a wall. You don't even have to buy a hammer. Hammer is a rock with a handle, or a solid piece of a solid thing with a handle. That's all a hammer is. It doesn't have to have a flat front or anything like that. So yeah, what I'm getting at is that people need to share, and we need to stop making laws on things, and we need to stop. We need to make life easier for everyone. And I'm sure you could have millions of things that you don't use in your damn house that someone can use, like a television or a couch. What if someone's like walking, you have water, right, at your house, and a toilet and a restroom. What if someone's like walking down, what if someone's walking down the street and they're tired and they want to sit down? Can't they just sit in your house for like fucking 30 minutes and then leave? Or is that weird? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't think everybody's a murderer or everybody's crazy. I don't know. It's something to think about. But sharing would ease the burden of our debts and our spending. Until we could find a solution to share, I would suggest some people not to share right now, because you might get your stuff stolen. Until there has to be a group agreement for things to happen. So right now, no one really knows about sharing, so I can't just go to someone's house and take their laptop and say, oh, I'm gonna come back with your laptop. If you do that right now, you'll get shot, or yeah, you'll probably get shot, or the cops will call you and you go to jail. But until we have that, until we have like a sign or something that says, oh, I'm a participated sharer, that means you have open door house, where you can go inside a person's house and you could basically take anything they got, their DVDs, their collections of whatever the hell they're collecting. You could use them. I don't know what you can do with the statue, but like, yeah, whatever they got, like jewelry. Let's say they have jewelry and necklaces. You could borrow their jewelry. go out to the club, and let's say you lost their fucking jewelry. Then you're like, oh fuck, well, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Obviously, you gotta be a participant, right? You gotta say, you know what, you can borrow something of mine and you can lose that, or that way we don't fucking spend so much damn money, right? The objective is not to be enslaved by spending, right? And we could use our money for more useful things, right? Like food. That's the only thing that's worth buying. Food. That's about it, I guess. Alright guys, thanks for watching this. Damn, if I don't edit this, I don't have anything to edit. But if you enjoyed this content, or if you thought it was weird or helpful or whatever, please let me know in the comments. If you think I'm absolutely insane, please let me know. No, I'm kidding. These are all hypotheticals. And it's just all from observation. So I'm not, nothing is set in stone here. Everything I say you should at least take with a grain of salt. I'm not trying to speak facts or anything like that. I'm speaking hypotheticals. But thanks for watching, and keep watching and subscribe to my channel, because I need to get 1,000 subscribers within a year, and I need I need people to watch my videos. And if you have any suggestions of any topics that you want me to talk about, I'll try to talk about that. Alright, so for right now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.